All right. Final Fantasy Fan Festival 2026. So, where is it going to be located? All right, great. I'm old just because I had a birthday. I got even older and like worse at technology. April 2026. It's the NA one in Anaheim. Anaheim? Anaheim? Have they had one in Anaheim before? Berlin. When is the Japan one? November 2026. If it's in wait. If it's November 2026, then that's a long way until 8.0 for sure. So what is our thing? Because normally it's after Japan FanFest. So how much longer after Japan FanFest is it normally? I can check. I think I have some documents that has this. I can check my Google Docs. But yeah, I can actually drive down to Anaheim. I did that for BlizzCon. We just drove. So that's no problem for me to get there. Okay, so let me check. FanFests times that we've had in the past. Okay, so it looks like the December FanFest was in 2014 in December, and then Heavensward launched in June 2015. Then the last FanFest for Stormblood was in, okay, let me turn up the gain a little bit. 2017 in February. That was not Japan FanFest, it was an EU one. And then the expansion came out in June. So that was a 4-month gap compared to the 6-month gap from Heavensward. And then Shadowbringers, we had the Japan FanFest in March 2019. And then the expansion launched in July of 2019. So that was a 3.5-month gap, similar to what we had from Stormblood. Then in Endwalker, it was kind of weird because of COVID. You know, we had the digital FanFest in May. 2021 is the last one. That was the Japan. And then the expansion launched in December 2021. There was a 7-month gap, but, you know, it was weird because of COVID stuff. Then Dawn Trail, we had Japan FanFest in January 2024, and the expansion launched in July of 2024. So it seems like 6 to 7 months is what you could probably expect from between the last FanFest date and the launch of the expansion. At most, you would expect 7 months, and at minimum, you would expect 4 months. So that means if the Japan Tokyo is when? October 2026? November 1st, 2026. And if it's a 6-month gap, then we're looking at May 2027. May 2027? May 2027. If it's a shorter gap, like best case scenario, 3.5 months, then we're looking at March 2027, but that seems really unlikely considering how everything has been like. Jesus Lord. If it's a longer gap, like we got with Endwalker, then we could be looking at June 2027. So likely, I would say it's probably gonna be May or June of 2027. So late spring or early summer. That's insane. That's a long time. That is a long, long time to wait. It's crazy that you're going to start advertising that shit now. You know, that seems a little soon, but then again, you know, they regularly announce content and advertise content that won't be out for 2 months all the time. So I guess this is kind of par for the course over there. I mean, this seems kind of, I mean, that would be 3 years then between expansions. This time, we've never waited that long, and that's, is it because they feel like they really need to have a banger expansion with 8.0 and it has to be perfect? It does have to be perfect. No expansion has had more financial pressure on it than this one. Or, and more likely, which I think, it could be that the money issue. It could just be budgeting issue. I think it could just be that they want to deliver the same amount of content as always, or similar amount, but they're getting less money, and we can't expect that they will get more money. And so they need more time to save money. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But they picked the worst expansion to do the 3 years on. I think any expansion would really struggle, but this one in particular it's a choice. But damn, that is insane.